The Rambam today speaks about the laws of Karban Pesach. The Torah says that if a person is not circumcised, he can't participate in bringing the Karban Pesach. Not only that, if his children are not circumcised, even if he is, he can't either participate in the Karban Pesach. Not only that, if his children are circumcised but his servants that he owns are not circumcised, he cannot participate in Karban Pesach. Even though he is circumcised, the children are, but his servants are not. However, if he has maidservants, which is women that are not circumcised, the Torah says if they didn't immerse in the mikveh, he can't bring a Karban Pesach. So the question is, where does the Rambam take this concept that a woman that is converting to Judaism, because any woman you own, you convert to Judaism, they don't do a circumcision. The only thing they have to do is mikveh. So the Rambam is saying, if they don't do a mikveh, means they're not circumcised. A woman can't be circumcised anyway. So why, if your woman's servants are not circumcised, the Torah says you can't eat the Karban Pesach, there's no bris for them. So the interesting concept is an interesting Gemara. The Gemara says the soul makes a vow that he's not going to have any benefit from uncircumcised people. Anyone that's uncircumcised, he doesn't want to have anything to do with them. No benefit from them. What does that include? Any Gentile, even if they're circumcised. Because a Gentile, even if they do a circumcision, they are considered as if they're not circumcised. Because a circumcision for them is not a bris. A circumcision for them is just taking off a piece of skin. But it's not the real covenant between Hashem and the Jewish people. So therefore, even though they circumcised, they're still considered arelim. They're still considered uncircumcised. Because the fact that they're a Gentile, their soul comes from the shalosh klippas hatamei, it's the three unclean klippas. So being a goy, a Gentile, you are naturally arel, even if you are circumcised. So the Rambam's chiddush here is that a woman that becomes a servant to a Jew, and she's going through a conversion, because that's how you buy a goyish servant, as long as she didn't go to the mikveh, she's included in the Gentiles. Gentiles are considered not circumcised even if they are. Because just the fact of being a Gentile, you're considered an Arel, Arelim. So as long as she didn't go to the mikveh, she's still a goy. If she's a goy, so she's an Arel. If she's an Arel, she's considered in the group of not circumcised people. So therefore the Rambam says that if you want to make a Karban Pesach, you need that the maidservant should go into the mikveh, then she's no more goy. If she's no more goy, she's no more arel, so she's not an uncircumcised nation, and therefore the owner can now participate in the Karban Pesach. Anyways, interesting concept, and this is one of the only mitzvahs in the Torah, that if you're not circumcised, or your son is not circumcised, or your servants, you cannot participate in the mitzvah even though you're 100% Jewish and you're circumcised. But if any of your people you own are not totally circumcised, even if they didn't go to mikveh, it holds you back from participating in the Karban Pesach.
If you were a Kohen